This is All India Radio, Whispers of the Wind. All India Radio, in collaboration with Vigyan-Prasar, presents science serial Whispers of the Wind, based on understanding and managing climate change and global warming. Let's listen to episode number 34, titled Politics of Climate Change.
Madhu? What's the matter, Madhu? You're laughing unstoppably.
Mama, unbelievable.
Huh?
Dad watching movie.
No. I'm just waiting for my turn. Today's news.
Oh, I see the news, huh?
Hey, Madhu. Now you don't have to irritate your dad, huh?
Please tell her, please.
Okay. I just come to say, Uncle called on phone just now.
Who? Alok?
Yes, Alok uncle. They're in Kolkata.
Kolkata? They haven't told us anything about it. What are they doing there in Kolkata?
Mama, they have come to attend a marriage party.
That's fine. Wouldn't they come here?
No, Daddy. Uncle said that they had to return the next day. Auntie has had an important meeting.
It has never happened before. They're in Kolkata and we're also in Kolkata and we don't even know.
Exactly.
Oh, Mama, don't make it so complicated. They couldn't just manage it. Uncle wanted to talk to Dad and you, but the network was so weak. The call dropped repeatedly. He will call you tomorrow in the morning.
Madhu, are you sure he will call again?
Yes, Daddy. Uncle said that he had some very urgent matters to discuss with you.
Urgent matters?
Yes.
What?
Are all of them fine, beta?
Yes, Mama. Don't be so apprehensive.
You will understand when you grow up.
Yes, Daddy. I am already grown up. No more a little girl.
Okay, my grown-up girl.
Debbie, I'm wondering what could be the matter.
Really? It's intriguing. Alok never discusses his personal problems with you. He never seeks your advice in any personal or family matter.
You're right, Debbie. Alok is a self-made man.
True.
And this is another reason why I'm so proud of him. He never seeks any help, any advice. His decisions are always firm and irreversible.
Then what could be the urgent matter? Well, let him call tomorrow and the riddle will be solved for itself.
Debbie, would you please call Madhu?
What's the matter, Sudipto? Everything is all right?
I have something to ask her.
Is it all about Alok?
Yes, Debbie.
I think there's no mystery in it. Madhu!
I think Debbie's right.
Good morning, Daddy. Is there any breaking news today?
Very good morning, Madhu. Well, nothing special.
Daddy, I'm facing a lot of problems in completing my assignment. The internet is not working properly.
Madhu, did your uncle call?
Uncle? Oh, no, not yet.
Sudipto, you're so restless.
Really, Mom? Did Dad sleep last night?
I don't know. Ask your dad.
Come on, it's okay.
Hello? Yes, Uncle. Yes, Papa will talk to you.
Yeah. Hello? Yes, Alok. Yes? Where are you? Where? Airport. Next week. Here in the village. But are you sure? You've decided. Well, what? Okay. Yeah. We shall talk later on in detail. Okay, Alok. Okay.
Is everything okay, Sudipto?
What? Yes. They all are well.
But what did he say?
He called from the airport. He was in haste. He will call later. He said something else.
Huh?
But he didn't elaborate. He told me that he will call later and discuss it thoroughly. Well, it's surprising. Alok wants to come back to the village?
What? He said he wants to come back to the village.
Debbie, what he said is also not clear to me. He said he had applied for voluntary retirement from service, and as soon as it is approved, he will come back to the village.
Well, what does he really mean, Sudipto?
I don't know, Debbie.
Oh, Daddy, please don't be rude with Mom. For me too, coming back to the village sounds vague.
He wants to settle here.
What? He will settle here in the village?
Uncle will sell his flat in Delhi and come back to village and not even Kolkata.
I don't know. And even do not know why he has taken such a drastic decision.
Oh, Mom, isn't it natural? They are coming after so many years.
Yes, and I'm also very happy.
Why not? I told you, na. What Alok decides is irreversible.
Of course.
Oh, Auntie, this fish curry is excellent. After so many years, I'm having the taste of a real fish.
Real fish? What do you mean? Don't you eat fish in Delhi?
What we eat there are all frozen, tasteless, rubbish things.
Yeah, and most of things, vegetables, fruits, meat and whatnot, all are either frozen or come from lots of preservatives.
And you know, Dada, it's so disgusting. But what can we do? We're helpless.
Alok, we are also not very far away. The availability of local fishes is becoming scarce day by day. People have here started eating frozen fishes, which are coming from Andhra Pradesh and Orissa. No one is safe nowadays.
And you know, Dada, it's just the beginning. Our existence is being poisoned bit by bit.
You're not wrong. But what can we do? It's our fate. Well, now tell me about your decision. Are all three of you going to settle here in this village?
I know, Dada, what's running in your mind. Whether I'm really going to settle here in this village, whether Kalyani and Arka would also settle here or not. And most importantly, why?
Yes.
Why am I leaving the comfort and the luxury of Delhi and coming to a remote village where even the mobile phone is not working properly?
Well, these are the obvious questions which are there in our minds.
Uncle, please end the mystery.
Mystery. Well said, Madhu.
Alok, your love for thrillers are still dominating you, I think.
You are right, Auntie. Papa still reads thrillers.
Oh, see, I told you.
Thrillers. Oh, yes. That's my weakness. But here, I have not created any hard to crack riddle. That's why I've decided to leave Delhi forever.
Alok, still I didn't understand anything.
Isn't it ridiculous, Alok?
Uncle, do you mean pollution?
Oh, absolutely correct. You know, that's my intelligent niece.
Thank you.
Well. If you settle here, that would be a great joy for us.
Oh, Sudipto, what are you talking?
I'm sorry, Alok. Hope I've not hurt you.
Oh,
huh?
not at all, Dada. Your concern is very real. And you know, after so many years, I now really need some fresh air and a blue sky and some open field where I can breathe. And yes, breathe in the real sense.
What about Kalyani and Arka?
Well, let me tell you the whole story. You know, Dada, this idea was slowly germinating in my mind during the last few years. You will be happy to know, Arvind has already secured an excellent job in German company.
Oh, that's great.
He will leave for Germany after 6 months, and Kalyani and I have decided to take voluntary retirement. Whatever money we have earned is enough, and Kalyani and Arka greatly endorsed my decision.
Okay.
So I thought, no more looking back.
I'm little relieved now. And tell me, did you like the plots I selected for you?
Oh, yes, Uncle. I like the second one more, huh?
And it's also my choice.
Well, I don't have any objection in that plot. It's nice. Dada, have you had any talk with the owner?
Yes, I had some discussions with him, and if you now confirm, I can proceed further regarding the price and...
Oh,
you know,
yes,
everything.
Dada, please do it. If you can arrange it, I can make the advance payments.
Well, I'll take care of it, and you just don't worry.
If you excuse me, Uncle, can I say something?
Oh, yes, why not, Madhu? Please.
What I am thinking, it's not regarding individual choice. If we assess the matter from a greater perspective, we will be quite aware for the extent to which pollution and its resultant evils, such as global warming and more gravely, the disastrous climate changes are affecting us.
Oh, yes, Didi, you are absolutely right. Climate change is no more a hypothesis. It's a dire reality now.
No, Akka, it's okay. Well, what I am trying to say is that the immediate impact of global warming and the imminent dangers of climate change are being felt by all of us in an increasing manner. Scientists from the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate have suggested that the average global temperature could increase between 1.4 and 5.80 Celsius by the year 2100.
My God, that's really alarming, Madhu.
Yes, a lot of factors are there. But the major concern is the greenhouse effect. Human activities have contributed a lot in the unprecedented rise of the greenhouse gases, such as CO2, methane, tropospheric ozone, CFCs, and nitrous oxide. Research shows a lot of factors are there.
Like Madhu?
Like the major concern is the greenhouse effect. Human activities have contributed a lot in the unprecedented rise of the greenhouse gases, such as CO2, methane, tropospheric ozone, CFCs, and nitrous oxide. Research shows that since 1750, the concentration of CO2 and methane has increased by 36% and 148% respectively.
My God, Madhu. Madhu, you're very well informed in this matter.
Don't you know Alok? She's an active member of the local science club.
And actually, that's my area of study.
Yes.
Yes, I'm lucky. I'm not experienced it. But it's not that I'm not at all aware of this situation. I regularly read newspapers.
Yes, Daddy.
You know, Dada, these days the smoke has become intolerable.
It's the price of civilization, Kalyani. And nature is paying the price.
No, sorry to say, Dad, you are wrong.
Really?
We have to pay the ultimate price.
Right.
Madhudi, I think the factors which you just referred to are generally termed as anthropogenic factors, huh?
That's right, Alka. You're perfectly right.
But there are some other factors too.
Yes, the factors that can shape climate are called forcing mechanisms.
And the anthropogenic factors, the human activities, are of greater concern for us.
Yes. Madhu, just go and handle the kitchen, beta.
Sure, Mama.
Well, I must say Didi is very much well versed in this matter, huh?
You know, Arka, environment is her passion.
Has she completed her doctoral thesis?
Alok, she's in the last phase of assignment, Alok. I hope the thesis would be submitted in due course. It's our greed.
Yes.
Well, it is said there is a strong, credible body of evidence based on multiple lines of research documenting that climate is changing and that these changes are in large part caused by human action.
And now, could you tell us what would be the consequences of the climate change?
Yes. Tell us. I'm also eager to know.
Sure, here it is. Climate change is the significant and lasting change in the statistical distribution of weather patterns over a period ranging from decades to millions of years.
And even in this village, nowadays the seasons are not the same as they were, say, 20 or 30 years ago.
Well, tell us elaborately what would be the consequences?
Well, Uncle, sea levels will rise, cities on coast would flood, places that usually get lots of rain and snowfall might get hotter and drier.
Is it so?
Yes, lakes and rivers could dry up. Less water would be available for drinking, shower, agriculture, and food production. Many plant and animal species would become extinct.
This is so horrible.
Yes, hurricanes, tornadoes, and storms caused by changes of heat and water evaporation may become more common.
Is it coming?
If the global warming goes on unchecked, the end is not far away, Daddy.
But Madhu, why aren't we doing anything?
Kaki, many steps are being taken both regionally and globally.
Yes, many non government organizations are also trying to do their best. But the chief obstacle is politics.
Yes.
Politics? Even here?
Yes.
Oh, you all have your politics here. I'll go and bring some coffee and snacks for you.
Please, Mama, good idea.
You know, what Madhu said sounds very complex, isn't it, Dada?
No, not at all, Uncle.
But nobody wants to make any sacrifice, you know?
Yes, because the intimate linkage between global warming and economic vitality implicates almost every aspect of a nation-state's economy.
And it means economic development and global warming are extremely related, huh?
Yes, Arka. The developing countries do also have their logic.
Madhudi, even the developed countries are not interested to transfer the latest technologies to the underdeveloped countries, which needed it the most desperately.
Right.
I have read that UNO has long recognized the important role that developing and transferring environmentally sound technologies play in combating the climate crisis.
Yes, Papa, you're right. A successful transfer includes the knowledge needed to successfully install, operate, and maintain the equipment that embodies a new technology.
And it also includes the capacity to choose and adapt know-how, experiences, and equipments.
Without access to cost-effective and abundant energy sources, many developing countries see climate change as a hindrance to their unfettered economic development.
But Madhu, how have the poorest countries benefited from the work of technology mechanisms?
Uncle, under the Paris Agreement, nations laid out a long-term vision to fully realize technology development and transfer.
Oh,
Yes, they agreed that two existing branches of the UNFCCCs, which are Technology Executive Committee and Climate Technology Center and Network, would work to achieve this goal.
I think since then they have worked to guide the development and transfer of technologies, huh?
Yes, Arka, you're right. But politics of developed nation is still creating hurdle in it. One of the most contentious topic for discussion at Copenhagen climate talk was technology transfer.
But Madhudi, climate change is a different ballgame, huh? Where technology transfer is a complex challenge. As companies own the intellectual property, and getting companies to surrender is not an easy task.
You're right.
But in my views, the main hurdles are from private companies who hold patents.
Yes, Auntie. This is also creating big hurdle in technology transfer. Big companies are not agreeing for such freebies.
I know that a hybrid car has more than 350 individual patents. How do you manage the licensing of each of these, huh?
the technology is there and ready to be transferred. Developed nations are still inventing and trialing much of it. For example, take biofuels. We know algae could be part of the answer to an alternative to oil. But it is at least 15 to 20 years away from large-scale reality.
Yes, Uncle, that's right. The focus needs to be shift from technology transfer to technology collaboration.
Correct.
Yes, while the public sector can stimulate demand and create markets for low carbon technologies.
One question is in my mind.
Yes, Auntie.
There's no silver bullet. Every region faces its own climate and energy challenges.
Yes, in the developed world, most clean energy technology is developed for use with existing electricity grids. Yet, there is no grid in much of the developing world. In Africa, how do you replace millions of diesel generators with solar photovoltaic? In India, how can you drive mass household uptake of solar thermal and cooling for cleaner water and refrigeration?
Madhu, these problems are best solved by the academic and business brains of the nation and regions that affect. With the backing of international finance, creating local economic opportunity will encourage the private sector to engage and drive change.
Rightly said, Dada. The next decade is crucial in reducing global carbon emissions. if we continue to pursue the impossible dream of technology transfer instead of collaboration, we will let time slip through our fingers and progress will be slow and haphazard.
Here is the coffee and snacks for all of you.
Oh, Auntie, this looks yummy. Thank you, Debbie.
Help yourself.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Bhabiji, this is your magic. Everything is ready at a very notice.
Yes. Uncle, you're 100% right. Let's enjoy our coffee and discussion side by side.
Oh, yes. Madhu, hundreds of international initiatives exist to promote natural resources sustainability and poverty alleviation in developing countries.
Alok, such a partnership could build on the work of existing institutions and be supported by a network of regional science foundations, national business incubators, and investment de-risking funds.
Oh,
Services they could provide include, but not limited to, business plan support, networking facilitation, access to international venture capital and supply chains, pitch training, finance training, access to market research, office space, facilitation of technology transfer, and negotiation of IP licenses.
Incubators could support and enhance the pipeline quality of existing green technology transfer mechanisms such as UNFCCC technology and clean development mechanisms.
and large dedicated funds can encourage private investment in developing country projects or in companies that meet specified social and environmental criteria. And in addition, they can provide incentives to IP developers to share the patent and technology implementation information. A risk capital fund would provide development-oriented financial instrument to investors and project developers for companies interested in deploying innovative technologies.
Right, Uncle. Being a banker, you understand it better.
Well, are we doing enough to support technology transfer to developing countries?
Yes, Daddy. Technology transfer holds great potential to improve the health and livelihoods of people living in poorer countries.
And for this, the most important thing is that developed countries' members should provide incentives to enterprises and institutions in their territories for the purpose of promoting and encouraging technology transfer to least developed countries.
Yes, Arka. Some indicators have to be been agreed among the countries. Till date, there is no shared agreement about what is meant by a sound and viable technological base.
Madhu, it's a very, very complex issue,
Yes, Uncle.
as it is a war-like situation and we should take it at a war footing.
Yes, a war almost. And there is another major area of disagreement.
And what's that?
Uncle, among the countries of the world, disagreement exists over which greenhouse emission metrics should be used, like total emissions per year, per capita emissions per year, CO2 emissions only, deforestation emissions, livestock emissions, or total historical emissions. Blame games are going on with tremendous severity.
Oh yes, blame games are going on among the developed and underdeveloped countries always.
Yes, the developing countries blame the developed countries for this global crisis.
Madhu, there are not other sources of energy which can replace the rampant use of fossil fuels?
Yes, Daddy, there are, like solar, wind, biodiesel, etc.
So why aren't we using those?
Auntie, I think most of these alternative energy sources have not yet been developed properly. And most of them are still in a very nascent stage.
Not only that, Arka, the most advanced technologies has been developed and exist in the developed world.
So it's another war between the developed and the developing countries.
You are not wrong, Uncle. Listen to this. As of 2010, over 91% of the world's energy is derived from fossil fuels and non-carbon neutral technologies.
Dee, you have a very well-researched document in your possession, huh?
Oh, Arka, thank you.
So, what we are doing actually is research and information gathering. And no one is doing what should be done with utmost priority.
And Daddy, don't be so frustrated. The UNFCCC, that is the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change is trying to do its best. Though they have not yet been able to achieve any significant progress in this matter, and disagreement between the countries has not yet been resolved, yet attempts are being undertaken to reach consensus.
But can't we also contribute a little?
In this war, Auntie, nothing is little, huh? All countries are quarreling. We can initiate the desired change.
Yes, Arka. And there is another interesting fact.
Oh, please do tell me.
Yes. Amidst all these hullabaloo of the developed and the developing nation, in fact, as a part of the 2010 Cancun Agreement, 76 developing and developed countries have made voluntary pledges to control their emission of greenhouse gases.
Wow.
My God. Let it be everybody's prayer then.
No, Alok. Let it be everybody's resolve.
Yes.
Yes, Dada. Everybody's resolve. Let not allow this beautiful planet to perish.
Yes, you are right. Look, Daddy, it's almost evening out there. And how colorful the sky has become. Huh?
Let me see. Oh, wow. How beautiful. As if a Van Gogh painting.
Isn't it?
Well said, Auntie. When go?
Didi, let's go for a walk now around the village, huh?
Why not, Arka? Let's go.
Okay.
Wait, Madhu, we're also coming.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. But let's have one more cup of tea. Guys?
Not a bad idea, Devi.
Of course. It'll be ready in just a minute.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Whispers of the Wind. You were listening to the 34th episode of this science serial produced by All India Radio in collaboration with Vigyan-Prasar, titled Politics of Climate Change. This episode was written by Shri Debrata Nath. Coordinators were Dr. Nakul Parashar and Dr. Birendra Kumar Tyagi. This episode was directed by Kajal Suri, presented by Dilip Jha, and assisted by Neha Tuck. Participants were Nikhil Diwan, Mamta Malkani, Rakshit Thapliyal, Gaurav Devgan, and Daksha Sharma. Hey listeners, please stay with us. Here are 2 questions for you. The lucky winners will get attractive prizes from Vigyan-Prasar. The first question is, what was the basic purpose of the Copenhagen Climate Council Summit? And the second question is, how many countries are in the Paris Agreement 2019? You can send your answers by simple post. Our address is Science Serial, Whispers of the Wind, Director Vigyan-Prasar, A50 Institutional Area, Sector 62, Noida 201309. You can also write on our email ID radio@vigyanprasar.gov.in. Please do write or mail us your full name, age and profession. If associated with Science Club, do let us know the membership of your club. If you have any query or question, do not hesitate to write to us. We will be back again with the next episode of this science serial, Whispers of the Wind, same day, same time next week. Till then, goodbye.